Arsenal won, Sporting Lisbon won, 3-3 on aggregate, 5-3 on penalties. And we're out of the Europa League, Jez. Mad goal from Sporting Lisbon tonight. Some absolutely woeful performances on that pitch tonight. We're getting to that in player ratings a little bit later. But another embarrassment in Europe. And the right team went through. They fully deserved to go through. They wanted it more. And they were better than us. Over 2 legs, we weren't good enough. And we got out of jail with a 2-2 over at their ground. And let's not forget, they had 2 players suspended for tonight. And they're still putting that performance. And if they had a finisher over the 2 legs, 6 or 7 goals could have gone in the back of our net. We get to extra time. We finally sub off Fabio Vieira after 100 minutes of doing absolutely nothing. And all of a sudden, we dominate for 20 minutes, creating chances. The goalkeeper makes some great saves, cleared off the line from Gabriel Magalhaes, who I thought was probably our best player tonight. We'll do that in player ratings. But it goes to penalties. And yeah, less said about that, the better, mate. What did you make of that tonight?
Look, Lee, I just think Arteta hasn't taken this seriously. After an exemplary performance against Fulham, we go into this with an absolutely poor lineup. As soon as I saw that midfield, I thought, nah. Why are you playing Patrick Vieira?
Fabio, if only.
Fabio Vieira against this lot. You know, they've got a pretty big midfield, that lot, Sporting Lisbon, and we've got the smallest, slightest player up against them. Why tell me, why are you not going with a midfield that is proven? Partey, he's been awesome when he's been playing the last few games, and it proved it. When he came on, it made a difference. And as you quite rightly said, playing Vieira for 100 minutes and he did absolutely nothing. It's so, mate. Look, I'm sorry to say it. I'm so disappointed. I really thought we'd take this seriously. I just think Arteta didn't take it seriously. He just put out an absolute shit show team that was bang average, and we've potentially lost 2 players. Hopefully not seriously. Tomiyasu could be a groin, could be a hamstring, I don't know. And we certainly can't afford to lose Saliba. That is for sure. I am so disappointed, and I'm bloody angry about it, to be honest, because we haven't won a European trophy in 29 years. And yet we have, dare I say it, Ramsdale, Seaman against Sampdoria, get Naeem's goal. What was he doing? What was he doing?
Zaragoza.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it was Zaragoza. Beg your pardon.
Zaragoza.
Yeah.
Mate, that goal was crazy. I can't lie. That goal was insane.
Yeah.
But again, lackadaisical in midfield. Jorginho doing fancy dance, kicky uppies and all that. Great. Fantastic. He pulled it off. Lays it off to Xhaka. Xhaka overhits the pass. Jorginho lunges in, wipes the man out. And all of a sudden, where's the press? Where's the engagement? Yeah. And now the guy's got 10 yards to run over halfway. He sees the keeper. I mean, like, come on, what a finish, mate. That goal deserved to win any football match. Like, did you see the Arsenal fans in the ground? Even they were like, oh my days, we've witnessed a great goal here. Yeah, and sometimes you just have to put your hands up and say, wow. Yeah, and that was a wow moment. And it was nothing short of what they deserved. Let's be real, yeah. They had a good few chances in that game and in the game against in Lisbon. Yeah, but, mate, you got to do better. Like you say, we went into that game as if saying, "Yeah, don't matter, don't matter." Yeah, the fact that we've had extra time as well plays a big issue for us because we've got Palace at the weekend on Sunday, and an extra 30 minutes. Like, I was shocked Jesus started. I was shocked Ramsdale started. I was shocked Odegaard wasn't in the team, and I was shocked Tierney weren't in the team. And then I was shocked that he kept Vieira on for 100 minutes when he could have put Zinchenko, who was woeful defensively again tonight. Yeah, great passes forward and all that, fantastic. Yeah, but put him in midfield. Put him in midfield. He's in midfield 90% of the game anyway, and then play Tierney left back. Take Vieira off, hook him off early. Yeah, Rob Holding obviously came on, and he should have been. Well, he did get booked. He should have been booked for the Alice band he was wearing. Embarrassing.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
again, another woeful performance, Jez. And it's like people want us in the Champions League. Like, if we get Champions League, mate, we can't even beat a team that dropped down from the Champions League that are seen as the worst team that were in it. Like, how are we supposed to beat Bayern, Real Madrid, Barca if they get in it, which they're probably going to as winning the league? Like, where do we go from here, mate? Because we have to win the league now. Real talk, yeah. We're throwing 3 competitions in the bin. If we don't win the league now, it's looking kind of hot for Arteta. I can't lie.
Yeah, look, it's fact now. We're out of Europe. That's gone again. We threw away the FA Cup again. And the fact is now, Mr. Arteta, you've got to win this Premier League or you're done. You've got to go. And Edo has to go with you because it's their lack of ambition. And I'll say that, lack of ambition in the fact that you did not strengthen this squad at the correct time. And I made the statement to you on the weekend, on Sunday, we've for once had a bloody decent bench. But he put out an absolute rubbish setup tonight. And that's why I say, Lee, I don't think he took it seriously. I think he thought, oh, I'll pop this team out. They're coming here to the Emirates, 2-2. We'll sneak it 1-0, maybe, something like that. No, that was never going to happen in my book. And he embarrassed Arsenal again tonight. And I think, well, we know there'll be the excuses tomorrow, Lee, from certain parts of the Arsenal fan base. Will say, well, you know, we're still in the Premier League, this, that, and the other. And one thing I said to myself, we did not need extra time, and we certainly didn't need a bloody penalty shootout when we're going into a game at 2:00 on Sunday afternoon, right? With those players going to be extra tired now, mentally stressed. How pissed off they'll be, I don't know. But the fact is, we can't afford to do this. Mikel Arteta, mate, you want to be looking behind yourself very, very carefully, because I think if you don't win this league, mate, you're going to have a lot of people turn on you.
Mate, I agree. At the start of the season, Jez, our club captain, our vice captain, Ramsdale and Smith Rowe all came out and said, top 4 in Europa League is the aim. Well, we've just been dumped out of the Europa League.
Yeah.
So if we get top 4, based on them 4 players, which then spread wildfire into the fan base, and 90% of our fans online were saying the same. Well, if we only get top 4 and don't win the league, on that basis, we failed. Because 4 of our players, including our captain and vice captain, said top 4 and Europa League. When our fans see the Europa League, oh my God, we're the best team in it. We can win this. And I was sitting there going, we ain't walking the Europa League. Are you stupid? Have you not seen anything of Arsenal in Europe? Yeah. Seen again tonight a Jose Mourinho masterclass. Like, the guy's playing away to Real Sociedad, who are 3rd or 4th in the league in Spain. Fucking didn't concede a goal in 2 games. Like, Juve, 15-point deduction, wiped the floor in their game over 2 legs. You know, Shakhtar Donetsk got slapped 7-1 tonight by Feyenoord. This is Europe, and if you ain't on it, you get taken apart. And Sporting tonight wanted it more. They wanted it more last week. They felt hard done by last week, getting out of there with a draw when they should have won. You know, getting 2 players suspended for this game. And tonight, for most of that game, they played us off the park, mate. Like, honestly, they were so good to watch at times. Their little intricate passes. Yeah, it was only the last 20 minutes of extra time that they dropped back a little bit and didn't really offer much. But as soon as it went to penalties, I see Martinelli step up and I was like, yeah, he looks nervous. He looks worried, mate. The others that stepped up before him, yeah, no problem. You can see it in the eyes, Jez. You've seen a lot of penalty shootouts, a lot more than I have. It's in the eyes, mate. Yeah, he was bouncing the ball. He was spitting. He looked on edge. I was like, he's going to miss. And ultimately, it cost us. I ain't blaming him. He ain't the reason we lost the game over 2 legs. There's a lot of factors as to why we lost the game. But we have to roll our sleeves up real quick and beat Palace at the weekend. Because if we don't, and they ain't won a game all year since last year, 2022. Well,
Santa Claus Arsenal, mate. But the thing is, Lee, it doesn't help in my book when you've got an Arsenal legend, David Seaman, makes a statement saying, well, if we come second, nobody expected us to win the league. His bloody comment. His comment. And this is a man that's won Premier Leagues, FA Cups. And when you got a man that says that, that is a disgrace. Now, that guy to me, not now, was a god, because he's the best goalkeeper I personally have ever seen at Arsenal Football Club. A lot of people name other players. Yeah, I've seen a lot of goalkeepers, but to me, he was the England best. He was the England #1, and he was a great goalkeeper and a great steward for this club. But to make that statement is shocking, and that goes through the fan base. People will listen to that and say, "Oh well, if David Seaman says it, it's okay." No. This is Arsenal. This is Arsenal Football Club, and we are probably one of the worst teams in English football in Europe. Shocking.
Mate,
Shocking.
it's mad. Mate, Simon Jordan was sat on TalkSport the other day talking about teams from England that have won European trophies. Yeah, Man United, Liverpool. Like when Liverpool were dominant in the league before the Premier League, they won in Europe. They were dominant in their league, dominant in Europe. Now, if you go through the whole history of football in any league across Europe, the dominant team in their league, Bayern Munich, Juventus, AC Milan, Real Madrid, Barcelona, they win European trophies. Yeah, all win European trophies. At Arsenal, we don't, and we have bigger fish to fry. But listen, make sure you sub to JEZ'S channel, Arsenal History and More. I'm going to do Kenny's fan cam next, then Matty, and then we're doing player ratings, people. My fan cam's out, so check that out. We're out of here. Laters.